Coach, winter is just around the corner as you get a look at New Era Field just south of Buffalo, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. This is taken at his 4. Room here to run. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Brett Maher on for the extra point. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. This one taken in by Hester. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. He sets to fire deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy, take care of the football, we're on the road. You're a youngster, let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a 2-yard loss. On the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12
at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Shoot the mark. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
From the gun, here's McNair. Flushed out right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Peyton.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Now McNair. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Undercross. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. On 2nd down now, Peyton. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Yeah. Screen. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Watch twist. Watch twist.
To throw, McNair. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
I got you, son. I got you, son. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down, McNair. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Marr now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They were looking to go back to Gates. 3rd down here. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Over the middle, that's caught by Owens. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
First down, Ravens.
Hey, weapon. Mike, what you want? Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Draw play, Tomlinson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. On 3rd and 2. Cunningham. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Marr on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And this is Tomlinson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. That'll be caught by Hester. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. McNair to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. On 1st down, Peyton. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Marr now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Bills 28, Ravens nothing. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now McNair. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. You and I have talked about it before, but what about the year this guy's had on the ground? You come in as a rookie and in the discussion as MVP.
And people have always told me, running back, one of the easiest positions to break in, but not to this level. If you're talking MVP, that means he's had a sensational season.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and pick it up with Tomlinson. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Tomlinson again, a first down carry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 13-yard line.
I got one. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Back.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
So we'll recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Kill.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Cunningham looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Check, 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 check.
On 4th down, Cunningham. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. On 1st and 10, McNair steps away to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Justin Houston has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Peyton. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can. It's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Who that? Hustle. Check right. Yo. Bound to lose one. 55. Watch QB drop.
To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey. 4 down. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Good there. Check three.
The final shot before break. Cunningham escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about...
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 58 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there, with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Ravens cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offense.
There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Marr on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue?
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Now this is picked up by the Bills, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, it's McNair. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Craig. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On second down, Peyton. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Bills will add on to their lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
yeah.
Because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On first down, Peyton. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton, and he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
From the gun, McNair. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And some room to work. The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The tight end Gates, the intended target. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. He's going to take, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will get him one closer. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now McNair looking for a first down throw. And Walker has it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. McNair, he's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
For Von Foley on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, McNair. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Operating from the gun, McNair firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right? And
that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
So don't say nothing.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. His throw incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still
rush coming, and he's taken down. Everson Griffin. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Ravens on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Owens. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On 4th down, Cunningham under a heavy rush, and down he goes. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll run on first down. Peyton, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Come get some.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McNair. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's McNair. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.